If I had known what I know now a few years ago, I probably could have stopped the diabetes being triggered. Because from what I've read and what I've been told, the extra weight I carried around was what probably triggered the diabetes, especially carrying it around the middle.
As soon as she was diagnosed, Susan focused on getting rid of that extra weight. She joined a gym and started walking daily. She also got some help from a registered dietitian in order to break some old habits.
I take after my father. My father loves sweets as well. Yeah, cakes, pies, ice cream. It's not, you can't ever have a cookie in your life. You can't ever have ice cream. It's just moderation and portion control. And I'm okay with that.
With exercise and her weight under control, she's leading a much healthier life.
I have total new wardrobe. My daughter actually came with me. We went shopping, and I was wearing a size 20 pant, and the jeans I have on right now are size 12. It's nice feeling.
And Susan isn't the only one who has lost a pant size.
I've lost weight, a huge amount of weight, and inches, and I've had to buy smaller pants. And
Paul Robichaux has lost over 20 pounds and now has his blood glucose under control. But for the first 15 years, he lived in denial.
my blood sugar was pretty high, and I was feeling really tired, and so that's when I had to go in to get more pills, and other things started happening to you.
But once he started eating healthier and exercising regularly, the weight started coming off. He and his wife Wendy have even taken up ballroom dancing.
That's very good exercise. The lady that teaches, she puts us through a lot, a heavy workout every Thursday night for 2 hours. We're dancing pretty steady.
And his routine is paying off.
I know that Diabetic Clinic were thrilled with me when I went to see them last. They said that you did such a turnaround there. Can't believe it.
While it took Paul 15 years to get on top of his diabetes, newly diagnosed Hector Zulansky got serious right away. After seeing family members die from neglecting their diabetes, he went right out and bought a glucose meter so he could keep track of his levels.
At the beginning, it's more annoying to sting your fingers and all the process, but it's something that in a couple of months, it becomes a part of your normal life, like brushing your teeth or cutting your nails.
Hector has restocked his kitchen with healthier ingredients and cooks from scratch. He plans to live a long and healthy life by keeping his diabetes under control.
In just a few months, I would say 2 to 3 months, I got my values under control, and I dropped them from around 9 to 10 to somewhere between 5 and 6.
Nutrition is critical to getting your blood glucose values under control, but it's a big job, and it helps if the whole family is involved.
So it is important that a person who is diagnosed with this disease understand that it can be won, but then it needs a lot of sweat.
For the Sunders, much of the work fell to Chitra as she struggled with managing her mother-in-law and husband's vegetarian diet.
You have to do different things for different people, and then what one person likes the other person wouldn't like, and then looking for varieties.
Chitra finally came up with the right mix of foods. Traditional South Asian diet features too many carbohydrates, so Chitra prepares several vegetable dishes and the proper amount of protein to keep everyone full. Chitra is now sharing lessons learned with others.
So we did pick and choose a lot of items from the South Asian menu, and we have broken it up according to its starch content, and we published this booklet over there. And now a lot of South Asians are quite enjoying this, and so now they know for sure when they pick up some food that they like as to how many portions actually they can eat, and we've had some raving reviews about that.
I have now, after many years, realized that there is really no other way but the one way that the doctors have prescribed, which is to be sensible in terms of what you eat.
Proper nutrition has been the key for Andrew Kramer, who, like Raj, gets lots of support from his wife Vera.
Luckily, I have a very nice wife. She studied the issues and she's cooking for me. what I am allowed to eat, and if I want to eat something else or more of what I can eat, then she kind of lets me know in no uncertain terms.
Originally diagnosed at 65, Andrew thought the diagnosis was a death sentence.
My best friend died when he was 38, so I got scared. And then I went for a diabetic education, and they really scared me. So I took it seriously.
And it is paying off. At the ripe age of 78, he manages his diabetes successfully with a combination of proper nutrition, medication, and regular exercise. Andrew and Vera also lead a very active social life, playing bridge 3 times a week.
Try to concentrate on things that are pleasurable. Try to avoid as much as possible which is causing you additional unnecessary stress. I realize it's easier said than done, but it can be done.
For Rita Oliver, unnecessary stress has been hard to avoid. As a struggling single mom, she has found it difficult to juggle diet and exercise.
I was devastated. I was in denial for about a month or so. I just couldn't face up to it. I just didn't want to face up to it.
For Rita, a key player in helping her cope has been the support of social worker Susan Brundle, who is helping Rita take control and better manage her stress.
I'm the one that has to do it. And but they give me encouragement, and and they let me know that what I'm doing is I'm harming myself. And they tell me the consequences. So I it's not that I don't know. I know all this, but knowing and doing is 2 different things, and I'm trying, and my prayer is, that one day I will accomplish. I will get it down.
Stress is what kept Helen from dealing with her diabetes. For the first 11 years after diagnosis, she was in denial.
Some people can't deal with it, and that was one of them.
While Helen credits her ability to deal with it to her healthcare team, she really took control after her son John reached 300 pounds and almost died after suffering an attack of pancreatitis.
When you first get diagnosed with diabetes and whatnot, you think it's a downfall, and it actually woke me up. It helped me out a lot.
Today, he's the picture of health. He's quit smoking and drinking. He's taking his medication regularly, eating properly, and working out several days a week. He's been an inspiration to his mother and helps her manage her diet. She's lost over 42 pounds and is feeling great.
I love it.
These are just some of the stories of everyday individuals who are successfully managing their diabetes each day. As their experiences show, taking control of your health can make all the difference in improving how you feel and helping protect you from developing complications from diabetes.
My vision is that either you control your diabetes or your diabetes is going to control you.
You have to stick with it. It's a commitment, lifelong commitment, actually.
I highly recommend anybody go to the diabetic clinic. They are a wealth of information and actually reassured.
And the sooner we realize that there is nobody who is perfect and everybody requires some help of some kind, it could be a pill here, or it could be an exercise, or it could be even a kind word, the better off we all are.
And you will enjoy life, and hopefully you will be able to enjoy it longer.
Yeah, live a good life, a happy life. As long as, like I said, as long as I stay on track, I eat regularly, whatnot, I take my medication, everything's fine.
Most of all, you have to get a support from your family. It's important, very important.